What is development? For most, it is in engineering, or is it science? My name is Anton. I am a software developer for, well, probably already 17 years. And for the last 12 years, I'm working as iOS developer. And welcome to my new channel. So, is development art? Sure, I think it is, because there is always something you can add from your soul into the code, some little tweaks in behavior. No one would ever make you do the software, like the application, mobile application, for example, exactly as it is prescribed or meant to be. There are always some little thing that no one would think of except for you, my fellow developer. There are a lot of ways you can make a software product, like an application, a mobile application, for example, or like web application or backend application, anything. And if you take several experienced, non-experienced developers and ask them to create an app, these apps would even look and behave the same way, but inside the code will be always different. I guarantee you there won't be, there might be some structures that are similar, but they will be different. And that is actually, beauty of software development, because code is actually a way to express yourself. In my 12 year of experience of developing the commercial applications, I have been reviewing code of different developers, like dozens of developers, and I have been reviewing like hundreds of thousands or maybe millions, I didn't count, lines of code. And always there are patterns of each person that they are thinking about making the code, making the software. And some are more experienced, some are less experienced. Some like engineering and they like over-engineer. They are creating those mega structures that would manage your tasks for caching something, or displaying a table on screen and serializing, deserializing while you are like, why did you do this? And they're like, well, it's working and it looks awesome. Just look at this code. And you look at it and you think, yeah, that's awesome. But why would we need this? From the other perspective, there are people that are doing very good job. They're doing the code that you can read really well, that you right off the bat, you understand what it's doing. There are people that are doing less structured code, but it is working and you think, oh, that's so simple. And there is no, actually, is there a correct way to make code? I don't think so. There are best practices. They help us to create code more efficiently, faster, more reliable code, or the code that is being supported easily by your fellow developers on your team. And there is no prescribed way to make the code, or else we would have a machine that just writes code. You ask it and it writes code. You ask it again, it writes another code perfectly fine, as you would wish. In my company, Sigma Software, that is Ukraine's one of the biggest outsourcers, I have been mentoring several interns, and I really like how these guys are thinking, what they're proposing to make. Sometimes they have really amazing ideas, and this is, as you as a mentor, this is what you want to embrace. And Sometimes you see them being a bit lazy, they want to do things the old way, and that is okay. That is actually being lazy, that is our human nature, and that's totally fine. And I would argue that being lazy is actually very beneficial for you. Sometimes there are interns that just amaze you. They produce out of the bed, they produce small functions that are doing all that they need. This is something that you sometimes need several years to come up with, to understand why you need these small functions. Sometimes they're doing like these cool, cohesive classes that are doing what they have to do. There is lack of like high-level vision, but they are doing this very well. That is why experienced developers are valued. They have this high-level vision, they know what they should do, should not do, and they already had this journey of understanding how the structures are working together. Knowing these patterns are like making our vision more, maybe not narrowed, they are shaping our vision, but that's just like you are having in art, you are having different ways to express yourself. First there were people were just scribing on the wall, then they came up with some colorful paints and painting very precise with their brushes, very precise strokes, and this is just the new way to express yourself. And the patterns, new languages, whether they are strictly typed or not strictly typed, this doesn't matter. You just pick the language that you like, that your team would work efficiently with, and go. This is your tool to express yourself and to achieve your goals. Also, this is why I do not really believe that we will be automated soon. ChatGPT is impressive. I will create another videos about ChatGPT in the nearest future, but it lacks this creativity that you can use to express yourself, or you just make decisions, because when you are creating a software product, there are requirements that you know and you do not know actually. Some functional, non-functional requirements, or some requirements like designs. Why not? These are actually the best requirements that I really love. Also, you are talking with your manager and your client, they're telling you this should work like this, and you even know that this may change. This is also a requirement in your head, that knowing that this may change in the future. They did not sound very confident if they really want this. So I should have this little tick inside my head that I would probably design my system with this in mind. So I think you should just relax, find your vibe, find your tools, find the way you like to create. We are humans in the first place, and the way that we express ourselves in the code, it is always unique and always beautiful. Sometimes it doesn't work, but we understand that, and we can fix this, and we have our teams that would help us. So just relax, do your job, try to do it best as you can, and have much joy with developing your next product. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you liked it. Comment below if you liked or did not like. What do you think about whether the development is an art or not? Let's talk about this, and leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.